Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Prison in
Disgraced music mogul Sean Diddy Combs adjusting to life in a new facility.
He arrived at Fort Dix Prison in New Jersey last week, and tonight we're getting a look at him interacting with other inmates.
All right, Fox 5's Lisa Evers joins us now with the very latest and interesting image we got to see today.
Very interesting images, Natasha and Steve. Tomorrow, Sean Diddy Combs will once again be spending his birthday behind bars. But unlike last year at MDC in Brooklyn, he's no longer in a dangerous maximum security facility. And with every passing day, gets closer to freedom, even though it's still months away. These first photos of Diddy at the Fort Dix Federal Correctional Institution in South Jersey surfaced on TMZ over the weekend. In one, Diddy is smiling in his gray knit cap, looking happy and relaxed. Fort Dix is a minimum security facility. He's not in general population, but in a special housing area for inmates in drug treatment programs. Now, being in that program could also shave time off his 50-month sentence on transportation for prostitution charges. He's already getting credit for about 14 months behind bars. Now, while Diddy adjusts to his new location and new routine at the South Jersey facility, he and his legal team continue to appeal the 2 felony convictions. We've just learned that a federal judge this afternoon has approved their appeal of the verdict to be heard as early as next spring. They want both charges dropped, claiming the law was mistakenly applied to his case. Now, legal experts tell me there's a slim chance of that happening, but Team Combs is leaving no stone unturned. Now, Diddy's legal team requested Fort Dix because of the drug treatment programs, increased safety, and the location. They say it will make it easier for his family to visit and for him to be rehabilitated. Natasha and Steve?
Yeah, fascinating. All right. Thanks so much, Lisa.
Thank you.
Wow, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. As you could hear, Diddy's birthday is today, and you know he's definitely in prison, and I think this is a better fit for him for his birthday this year, unlike last year, November the 4th. But November the 4th has different significance meanings to it. My mother's birthday today too, so happy birthday, Mom. You know we miss you. She passed away in 1996, but Diddy's going through it. OG, you there?
Man, I'm right here, and you know, I hate you missed your mother's birthday up with Diddy's birthday because whoop-de-doo, Diddy. And look what 50 Cent. 50 Cent jokingly wished Diddy a happy birthday, who is currently serving 50 months behind bars after he was convicted of, you know what he was convicted of. 50 has been feuding with bad boys for years and recently leaked a photo showing Diddy smiling while he was incarcerated. But he had taken to AI and showed disgraced music mogul dancing. I told you he was all right, he said jokingly along the clip. He got this. Appeal going, Diddy is Diddy good. Happy birthday, LOL. What do LOL mean?
Laugh out loud.
Yo, let's laugh in. Whoop-de-doo.
Wow. You know, OG, I mean, I definitely, I'm a 50 fan as well, as you already know, and Diddy got 50 months, you know, and it's just like, it's like, you know, I would have been all for it if it hadn't been a situation where, you know, they didn't get him right. And they're looking for a speedy appellate court. And it looked like they've been granted the process of speeding this along. So we might get a chance to see Diddy walk out those doors, I mean, within months now. So shout out to...
Hold on, bro. Let me tell you, it's not speedy. They asked for expedited appeal process. An expedited appeal process can take from anywhere from 90 days to 9 months to get heard. And you don't have to do a decision on it just because you expedite the appeal process, because he's so low on the totem pole, he'll be finished with his time before it would ever go to an appeal court in the feds. So now, to expedite it, they got his paperwork up in the Supreme Court. Don't mean it's going to get heard.
Again, and all that, I definitely appreciate your analogy, but this is a speeding up situation where they're speeding up the situation to try to get it up into those courts first and basically it could happen. And if it does, we could see Diddy walk out of there, not in years, but in months, guys. He had 14 months back time. So, they basically gave him that time. And so we know that Diddy is, we're at the edge of our seats, waiting for Diddy to be released. As far as what he done, everybody, was gathered around him in prison. You could tell that they embraced him in there. Do I think that Diddy was wrong for what he did to Cassie? Of course, I tell y'all I don't like it. I hate it. No man should put his...
That's the only thing he did right.
Up, whatever, OG. This is the thing, man. And people got in the comments about this too earlier, so you might ought to watch what you said. People got in the comments and said no woman need to be touched, not abused. So they got in the comments on you earlier.
Again, whoop-de-doo. If you sit on the edge of your seat, you're gonna fall waiting for Diddy to get out. Trust and believe.
OG, I just
They made him a spread. They made him a spread this morning. They cooked up some hooch with some grapes and some oranges and apples, and fermented it real quick and set it up in there. And he drinking real tough now. He liable to get a stomach ulcer drinking all that prison wine.
Wow. And here's what you got to understand, OG. This guy was a billionaire, right? And to go from being a billionaire to prison is really, it's an unheard of thing. You don't have many billionaires that end up in prison, right? And I think that when he comes out, just really get ready, because they didn't freeze all his assets. His kids are still living good. The kids still jumping in and out of Sprinter vans. The family's still doing well. And I think that the mother is playing a position, being old as she is. I think he needs to be let out of there so he can make sure to be there for his mother. I have a soft spot for people that have their mothers still. And I think that they shouldn't play with this. I would hate to see anybody lose a mother or something, and God forbid he's locked up. So I want to take this time to say, man, at the sound of my voice, guys, if you can hear me, make sure you guys think about that as it's going to the appellate courts. And also,
you think about this. I'm glad you brought that up. I don't care how much money you get as a Negro, a white man is still going to put you back in the fields when he get ready. So it ain't enough money to stop making you black.
I agree with that 100%.
Like you said it's unheard of for a billionaire. You don't have white billionaires going to prison. But Madoff, I love Madoff. Bernie Madoff, that's my idol. My next child, I'm going to name him Madoff, too.
Talk to me about Madoff.
Man, Bernie Madoff was one of the bossest players. And what America was so mad at Bernie Madoff, because everything he did on his scam, he never affected a black. He did the same thing Trump is doing to the 10%ers. He had judges, people giving up money, $10 million. And he scammed some senators, some state supreme attorneys, mothers and their family, white multimillionaires. Bernie Madoff, so that's why they had to lock Bernie up. And it embarrassed him so bad, his son committed suicide. Bernie Madoff is one of the most prolific con artists we had in America.
Wow. And that's what you're proud of.
I'm proud that he did that to his own.
Oh, wow.
And it did not affect one black.
OG, why do you have to make everything black and white? This is not a black and white situation. To be quite frank with you, to be quite frank with you, people are trying to get along in this country. Blacks are trying to get along with whites. Whites are trying to get along with blacks. 40 years. But you seem to ignore the fact that strides have been taken. A lot of mixed children. We have a whole race of mixed children.
That's what the world is coming to. The next 20 years.
There you go. Come on.
In the next 20 years, me and you will be in the museum saying that's what Negroes used to look like.
What?
We've been having so
No,
many
there's nothing. Don't you call them that? Don't you call them mutts? Don't you? No, we have people.
If you're not thoroughbred, you a mutt, right?
Yeah, listen, don't you call them that.
If you raise a dog, say if you raise
OG,
a dog,
these is not dog situations. See, this is the stuff I don't like to talk about with you. Now you got to bring that scenario. That's not a good scenario. We're talking about people here.
It's the best scenario.
We're talking about people.
If you got a dog and he's raised, his mother got papers and the father got papers, that dog don't care where he go. When he go up, he could go in a dog show because he's a thoroughbred. But if you crossbreed an animal, and the dog can be pretty as hell, but he'll never win a dog show because he's a mutt. He's a mixed breed.
Are you seriously sitting here comparing people to a damn dog show? That's what I'm saying, OG. You take things to a different level of no, that's not the way you look at things. These are humans. And Martin Luther King and Abernathy, Lord rest Abernathy's soul. But Martin Luther King and that when Martin Luther King went on that, he said, listen, he said, I want to see when he said that speech, little white girls, little black boys walking hand in hand. Let me tell you something. That was that was something that he shouted for because we want to break down those barriers of racism as he done during his time. He's one of the ones that changed things for America
the slaves
forever.
Hand in hand with little white children all their life, and then when they grow up, they still become plantation owners.
Yeah,
you still walking hand in hand.
But it ain't like that no more. You can get a job now. You can change your scenario now, OG. It ain't as bad as it was when he was here.
I don't care how much money you get as a black, you're still a slave. You may be a freed slave, but you're still a slave. And let's go back to Diddy. It's Diddy's birthday today.
Hey, there you go. Diddy's birthday today, and I want to just say this. Let's talk about what he's done. Some of these bigger comments. Sean Diddy Combs, music mogul, entrepreneur, and founder of Bad Boy Records, turned 56 today. This is what it says in Source magazine. As he began serving a federal prison sentence following his July 2025 conviction of 2 accounts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Combs is one of hip-hop's most influential figures with a resume that spans recording artist, producer, executive, and business leader. As the founder of the Bad Boy Records in 1993, Combs launched the career of the Notorious B.I.G., Craig Mack, Faith Evans, 112, Mace, and French Montana, among others. His career began more than, how many years ago was it? 30 years ago, as an intern under Andre Harrell at Uptown Records, rising quickly into the talents director role. He also, when he helped break acts like Jodeci, Mary J. Blige, before founding Bad Boy Records. Now, boy, what can you say about that, OG? That's what
He's locked up.
Oh, no, OG. No, meaning you can't take away a band's accolades, OG. That's what I'm trying to show you. If you listen.
Well, you show me his accolades from a jail cell.
Listen to this. I'm gonna read this one last part because I want you to really respect what my boy Sean Diddy Combs did. On the business front, Combs heads Combs Enterprises. It didn't say did, it still does. Launches several successful ventures, including the Sean John clothing line in 1998 and equity stake in Ciroc Vodka in 2007. And the digital television network Revolt TV in 2013. He also opened the Capital Preparatory of Harlem Charter School in 2016, solidifying his comments to educate in his hometown. So he's done some great things, man. Far as they didn't look at the stuff that he had done. He done some great things.
When he paid them lawyers them millions of dollars and they didn't bring that up in court.
That's what's disturbing to me, OG. Like I said, we see what's the name? Fort Dix. Is that where he's at?
He's in Fort Dix.
And basically, that's a prison. Is that a low? That's a
low minimum security?
A low minimum security, which because he didn't.
White collar crime, pedophiles.
Oh man.
The soft bunches right there.
OG, let's just be real, man. His crime and what he done,
Let's be real.
did it merit what they gave him in prison? Did it? I want you to really understand what you're about to say. Think about it before you say it, please. Dude. I'm about to end this, but I want you. I want to have a heart to heart right now.
That's hard.
Do you really do you really feel?
I believe.
Do you really feel like this is the best? This is helping Diddy to get past the situation?
And it's not going to help him because they should have sent him to Leavenworth so he could really see what prison is.
Why do you want to push that on him? Because you've been to places like San Quentin and stuff. Why?
Me, it's not about me, bro.
But I'm just saying, why would you want to push the worst prison on a guy who didn't do the worst crime? He ain't like he didn't do the worst crime. OG, they didn't even get him for what he even done. Straight from what?
White folks for a minute. You know, he briefly bucked his eyes and thought he was white folks, and they had to put him in his place.
Well, guys, me and OG not gonna come to no agreement on Diddy. I just feel like Diddy is his birthday today. I wanted to try to get on here and celebrate it, but OG done turned it into something different than what I had envisioned. OG always get on here and stir y'all up, and I know y'all are getting the comments and say, "Oh well, OG right, OG right." No, but I'm telling y'all right now, guys. The word of God says, I was in prison and you did not visit me. I'm going to leave y'all with that. Now keep playing with prisoners, guys. Show love to the prisoners. Visit the prisoners and respect them, because everybody that I've seen great in the book I read went through some prison situations. I'm going to end it on that note.
And a last note of that, if God was that concerned about prisoners, he would have let them out.
He did let him out in one of the books in there, and Paul and Silas said, "Don't you worry, I'm not going to do this with you on my show." Boss Talk 101, guys. Make sure you guys go check out, man, Young Bleed, man, and make sure you contribute to his family and to his GoFundMe, man, because we lost a soldier.
Do something reputable. Do something for Young Bleed.
Yeah, we lost a heck of a soldier, man. So, guys, make sure you guys do that. Like, subscribe to the channel, and right here you'll see. And then if you go into this link, go into this video, you'll see where you can go and support the GoFundMe and stuff for Young Bleed.
That's
so
right.
Make sure you guys do that, man. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.